Good morning. No one. I mean, very good morning to you if you're there, but you're not. We are empty. This is the goal, to be empty. For some reason, I can't hit off Nolan Ryan. When I'm warming up on fastballs on GOAT level difficulty against Paul Skeens, no problem. I can even go to sliders and increase the fastball speed to the maximum on GOAT against Paul Skeens, who has an outlying fastball, who can conceivably throw as hard as anyone, including Nolan Ryan. And look, when you have the pitch coming in as fast as it possibly can, it's not easy, but I can turn on it. Not every pitch, but I can turn on it. I can be in front of one. I can pull one for a home run. I mean, I have to know it's coming, but I can do it. Nolan Ryan, who also has an outlier fastball, conceivably, theoretically, comes in at about the same speed, hardly any difference between him and Paul Skeens. And yet his fastball destroys me. I don't even have the sliders all the way up. I'm a couple of notches from being all the way up. And I still can't hit him. There's something about Nolan Ryan. Maybe the ball's coming in harder. Maybe it's the release point. And I'm using Ted Williams, so I'm using the best of the best. If you see yesterday's video, I'm warming up against Paul Skeens with the fastball turned up to the highest that it could possibly come in. GOAT difficulty. And I'm holding my own. It's fast. It's hard. I don't hit every one, but I can do it. Look at what I'm doing against Nolan Ryan. And this isn't even all the way turned up. So I don't know. Anyone in the future who plays the show happens to stumble across this video, I'm interested in your thoughts about. Now, Nolan Ryan can get hit. He's not like necessarily the best pitcher in the game. There we go. And I didn't even hit it that well still. I mean, I had good timing, but look where my PCI placement was. We get in a right-handed hitter, take some swings before we head off to a new game. I was wildly humbled in our last game. I came on talking about how great my pitching is. And I still stand by that I am a strong pitcher in this game, again, which isn't that hard. The hard thing to do in this game is hit, and I'm not a very good hitter. But I feel like I'm a better pitcher than most, because this is purely just in the mind. It's limited. There's only so many things you can do. And a good hitter will beat a good pitcher. It's just sort of how this game works. Regrettably, I think in real life, good pitching beats good hitting. But in this game, you look at the top players, their ERAs are like all in the 6s and 7s because everyone at the top level on this can just hit, flat out hit. Not like, my ERA probably went up a little bit from the last game, but going into last game was 2.55. Now, I'm not going up against great hitters. I do go up against great hitters, and they punish me just like they punish everybody else. But almost always, I have a lower ERA than my opponent. My opponent yesterday I had a lower ERA than he had, but not by much. Not by much. He was much closer to me than most other people. And he threw out the great Satchel Paige against me. Now, Satchel Paige is a pitcher I always use on my team. Again, the reason I even play this game is because they included Negro League players, and I thought that was cool. I wanted to support that. I wanted to play with them. I wanted it to help me better know who some of these players are, and it has. But I've also read books on the Negro Leagues and pay attention. It's a goal of mine maybe this summer to try to make it to Kansas City, because A, I hear Kansas City is pretty dope, and B, because that's where the Negro League Museum Hall of Fame is. And man, I would, if I only had, I'd like to see, I've never been to Cooperstown either for the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. And honestly, I would love to go to both. And maybe I will go to both this summer. I'm still thinking about it. Take this channel with all of no one, with all of no one. I'll take this channel with me and sort of document it. But if I could only go to one, and maybe I will only be able to go to one, if I could only go to one Hall of Fame, it would be the Negro League Hall of Fame. Doesn't mean I don't want to go to both, because I do want to go to both. So he throws out in that last game Satchel Paige, who, again, isn't the best pitcher because if he had a changeup, closest thing he really has to a changeup, there we go. The closest thing he really has to a changeup is a slider. And I could pitch with him. And if somebody struggles with the outlier fastball, then you can really use him well. And I do struggle against the outlier fastball. And this was the genius of my opponent, who absolutely humbled me yesterday with a shutout. Shut me out on All-Star. And what he did is he played the fastball perfectly. I was so geared up for the fastball, he hardly ever, he started, and I've done this too in the past. So what he did, I recognize, I just didn't adjust to it, but I've done it too, is I will come out with that hard fastball early and just hit the strike zone and, make you sort of think like, okay, I got to get ready for that fastball. I got to be on the fastball. And then fucking rarely, every now and then, because you got to keep the bait out there, throw it, make sure I'm still looking fastball, which I basically did the entire game. And he just basically, would throw a fastball maybe once every at bat. I don't remember exactly how often maybe even less than every at bat. And I was so geared into that fastball, man, I couldn't hit any of the breaking pitches. And I didn't make the adjustment. And all credit to him. And I'm humble, because that was the game. I mean, he outpitched me in that game. Out-hit me too, but not by much. I think he did hit one home run. Like, this wasn't even a game where he scored a few runs. I'm going to say at least two, maybe three. It was 4-0. He should have won the game. Want to be very clear. He could have won 1-0, because I do think he did get a home run in there that was deserving. But at least two of the runs, because I don't remember. I almost want to say three, but because I don't remember, let's go with the low number. At least two of those runs he got were from lucky hits. And I score from lucky hits too. I mean, it's the game, right? I mean, that's why you put the ball in play. But it is not one of those games where I could say, well, I was hitting the ball really hard and not getting rewarded. Regrettably, that wasn't true. I probably hit the ball a couple of times well, but you just have to know, it's not going to be enough. And even though he scored a few times on really weak hits, he also had some hard hit outs too. It's the Tao of baseball, man. You just got to put yourself in the best position possible to win and see how it turns out. And I think because he scored in that first inning, I felt pressure. Like, it falling down early in this game adds a sense of pressure. That can also affect. Man, I we're not hitting at all at this. This is a bad omen about what's to come. Anyways, once you go down, then you feel pressure to have to score, and then once you put, man, the more uptight you are in this game, the worse you perform. And I think that's in real life baseball too. You got to just kind of be loose and relaxed at the plate. Everything happens in a split second, and anything that complicates what happens in that, any thought process, because thoughts can come and go pretty quick, and you don't even know the thought is there. Just suddenly in the back of your head, I'm looking fastball, but maybe he's doing this over here, and then boom, fastball goes right by you. I mean, it's everything happens within the split second, and how do you perform within that split second? And so falling behind just gives a sense of desperation, a sense of stress. Stress just kind of wants to make you, and then you overswing. Then you start swinging at everything. And not being, just like a caged animal or a wild animal that feels threatened, it's going to attack anything near it, regardless, if it's a threat or not. And in baseball, you're just going to swing at everything, whether you should or not. All right, we're playing a morning game today. Let's see if we can. Maybe we'll play two. Maybe we'll play one now and then one when I come home a little bit later. We finally got our first World Series reward just by the 22-16. So disappointing. I feel like I was like 20-11 not that long ago. I've been that bad or close to it. What's happening to me? And it's all on video. All evidence for all of this. Oh, next weekend's the Weekend Classic. Shit. We're going to start Bob Gibson today. He was our World Series reward. We picked him. Bob Gibson's one of my favorite pitchers, probably my favorite pitcher in history. If I had to pick one pitcher I'd roll with in history, it'd be Bob Gibson. Regrettably, however, this 90 card, and this is the first time we used him, so he's not maxed out yet, or at least he's not paralleled up. This 90 card that we have of Bob Gibson does not include an outlier fastball, which he doesn't have a cutter. I think he has a sinker, but he does have a changeup. Okay, so we're home. We're going to go up against Tyler Mahle. The other thing about the last game, going up against Satchel Paige, is I rarely ever face Satchel Paige. I use him all the time. So I wasn't really used to facing him either. Okay, who are we playing here? The Hoosiers, 39-58, 531 rating. So this guy plays a lot more than we do, but in the past we played a lot. So he's a worse hitter than I, worse ERA, 1.13 whip. Okay. I wonder how my ERA went down. I gave up 4 runs in that last game. I wonder if a couple of them were unearned. Bob Gibson's my favorite. I've thrown more perfect games with Bob Gibson probably than any other pitcher. I have thrown a perfect game with Satchel Paige. I think I've thrown a perfect game with Greg Maddux. I think I've thrown a perfect game with Roy Halladay. Halladay's the best pitcher I pitch with, though, without question. And just not me. Lots of people are that way, right? Let's do it. Homie did to me yesterday. Let's come at this homie with this new homie with a lot of fastballs. He hit that. He was on that one. He was on that one. Let's do it again. One pitch, one out. But he was on it. He had good swinging time. Again, we don't have the outlier fastball here, which is frustrating. There you go, brother. Yeah, let's make him think I'm fastball happy. Let's do it again. Yeah, he was waiting for that one. I'll give up a run. Nothing but fastballs, brother. Let's give him a slider this time. Now I know Bob Gibson so well that like I pitch well with him because I know his wind up well, and I can consist. He's ahead of that fastball, which he really shouldn't be, right? Yeah, he's ahead of it. He's looking for it. I'm playing with fire right now. Let's go high fastball. Playing with fire right now. Does Jorge Soler have bad ball hitter? Ooh, I did not want that in the strike zone. All right, sent a message. We got to lay off the fastball now. We'll give him one to begin the next inning to make him think. Then we're done. We got to chill out on that fucking fastball. Tyler Mahle led the MLB with a 0.68 ERA. Oh, through April 20th. Okay, his hits per 9 are pretty good, so I'll probably have a smaller CPI. It's fine. Fastball, slitter, slider, cutter. Find his pitch release. Right at the crossbar, right up here. Starts off with a cutter. Let's play catch. Just try to see the pitch. We have a 3/4 delivery. Okay, cutter right there, 85. What's his fastball? Okay. Take another one. Ah. Let's take another one. Okay. What's he going to do now? Yeah, it's my fault. See the pitch. He's not throwing a strike here, but be ready. Threw a strike. Fouled it off, though. Lots of inside stuff. Well, we hit it. Swing first pitch. Think he's coming right in? What's he coming in with, though? I don't know. This is a right-handed hit. We haven't had a right-handed hitter go yet. We can get 15 pitches this inning. Slider outside, cutter outside, slitter in the dirt. That was close. Oh, man. I feel like I was almost on that. I'm behind on everything. Make him think I'm coming after him. 0-2. Be dominant right from the get-go. There we go. All right, let's take some pitches again. Make him think he should be aggressive. Want to bait him into being aggressive in the strike zone. Already got Mahler to throw 16 pitches. Let's play catch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hope he doesn't quit. Stan Musial hitting 318. It's not bad. Ted Simmons is on deck next. I should probably take him out of the 4-hole. I just don't hit well with him. 247. He's a switch hitter. Ted Williams, I'm sorry, he's below 300. That's absolutely my fault. Looks like this is Molly's first game. Tyler Molly's first game with the, or at least with this, the Hoosiers. All right, brother. It was a perfect pitch he threw, so he can hit the PCI. Slider was a perfect. It was good, not perfect. Perfect. Okay, splitter's hard to throw. Right, started thinking inside. Most of the strikes are inside. Ooh. We just missed that one. Came back with that fastball right there. I'm not expecting that again. Let's go, brother. I'm waiting for you. Oh, man. Did we not get that? Will you look? Will you look where I hit it? That's called a perfect that I didn't get. It's all right. That was a mean pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Look how hard I'm hitting these balls. Look at that. That's another perfect. That was another perfect. If you're asking if I'm tripping, the answer is yes. We're swinging here. First pitch. Okay, we're taking this one. Fastball high again. Damn it. That cutter fooled me. I mean, I hit a hard foul ball that third at bat. There's a little in front of it, but like those two previous at bats should have had home runs. I know I'm in a big ballpark, but come on. See if we can get some easy outs with the sinker. We're going to start staying away from the fastball. That's where we start playing with them. Now we're playing. Ooh, he was on top of that one. He was on top of that one. Head of him. Head of him. All right. Keep that in mind. Head of them. He has no, I mean, it's a shame Bob Gibson doesn't have an outlier fastball. Do you remember what he did? We need to look. What did he do with what did he do? Ooh, I want to go here, I think. Yeah. Righty. Okay. Splitter, slider, cutter. Okay. Nothing in the inside with Robinson in the beginning. See what he does with Beltre. Well, him and Buck O'Neill, two right-handed hitters right now. Yeah, same thing. Okay. Oh my, you have to be kidding.
Batting eight, the first baseman.
Okay, this time I think he eventually has to come in, right? I'm looking in now. Yeah. Okay, we got to take some pitches here. It's all right.
No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
It's my weakness. It's my weakness. Oh, you have to be kidding. It's going to fall, though. You probably didn't want to do that.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Ray.
Damn it.
0-1's the count.
Damn it.
0-2. 3.
You know, if he can throw a good splitter that way from a slide step, he could pitch well. As long as he's using, I don't know if he's using pinpoint, but if he's using pinpoint, which he's not leaving a bunch of shit over the heart of the plate, it makes me think he is using pinpoint. It's pretty good stuff. Thank God Adrian Beltre's there. He scolded that one. Look, this guy's a swinger. Okay, we know he's coming inside. Low. Get down. Oh, yeah, that's a problem, brother. That's cool, Papa Bell. Okay. Stressful at bat now. Okay, wait, we know what's coming.
No, inside. Hey.
All right. My hard hits may not have gone through earlier, but I don't know if I necessarily deserve that. Mm. Oh, my God. Another hard hit ball for an out. That was bad.
Hey.
There we go. Weak hit, but we'll take it.
The designated hitter, number 9. Williams.
Okay, we know this what's coming now.
He's safe.
Damn. I was under it.
Now batting, first baseman. Buck.
I want a pinch hit here. Ah, but I know what's coming. I knew that was next. And I was still late on it.
No ball, 2 strikes. Inside ball.
Ah. Damn it. It's my weak point. Outside. Outside corner on right-handed hitters. I thought about pinch hitting there with Bryce Harper because it was such an important moment. Right? Bryce Harper runs into one. Game's over basically after that point. This gives me a little flexibility to come back to the fastball. Give up a single shot home run. Not far from it. He got under it. I think we're at the point where we could probably don't even have to throw another fastball. So let's not. Throw a curveball for a strike. That's what having a 2-run lead gives you the ability to do, especially if you think you can hold him. You could shut him out. I think I can shut this guy out. I mean, when I said he had a team batting average of 267, but, you know, you can always run into one. But this is what's up. Now we just don't throw him good shit anymore. It's close, brother. Fastball. Sinker again. Yep. All right. We need to have better at bats against this guy. Fall. Nope. They do give me, I would be wrong to say I don't get anything, but this is why this game really favors power. Because you can't hit the ball well over the wall. You can't hit the ball well and have it go over the wall and result in an out. That's what I was looking for. What am I doing? Okay, think of fastball. Be ready for it. I was. It's going to be a triple, friends. Tim Raines. Okay, got to get him in. Watch the ball. There we go. Shall we steal a base? We haven't done it yet, right? Should we steal another one? Cool, Papa Bell. Playing with them. What I really need to be doing is paying attention. Is fucking at bat though. One more run out there. Nice. Nicely done by him. Nicely done by him. Here we go. Stan Musial. That's right, Stan the man. Oh, see? So I had some weak hits, but I've had some hard hit balls go for outs too. I can see his pitches now. I can see him. Took me a minute. I don't know if I probably have faced Molly like on Battle Royale or something. So this guy can You can see pitches. You got back into that at bat quite nicely. Is he going to quit? Yeah, thought so. Good. Good hitting game for us. He wasn't very good. Neither am I. So that's no. Certainly not trying to cast aspersions on him or her. Bob Gibson gets his first win. Groovy. All right. I think we're done. We might play another game later today. But enjoy your